I'll do one last video today. Hello, by the way. Hey, look at my eyes. Windows to the soul. Do you see my soul? No, neither do I. Biblically, the soul just meant the body. The verse, you know, in Genesis, it says God formed Adam out of the dust of the earth, or the mud, and breathed into it, and it became a living soul. This distinction between soul, spirit, body is not actually in the Bible. It's quite strange how it got into Christianity. I think it got into Christianity through the kind of coupling of Judaism and Platonism. Anyway, yeah, that's a bit of a ramble at the first. In the last video, I didn't really finish off my thought. So I was saying that you know, where if you look at this idea of cheating, society as a whole is like, oh no, cheating is really, really bad. And if you look at it yourself, I found out when I've looked at it myself, and then compared, and then seen whether I agree with it or not, I found that I've got no issue with it. My subconscious, my kind of instinctual being or part of me, not my intellectual mind, it kind of does, you know. And if I was honest on that level, it's not so much that I disagree with me cheating. I'd just rather the woman not cheat. I'd rather be able to have multiple mistresses and them all be mine, my own personal harem, and them not cheat. That's if I was honest with myself. And that's something that the higher part of me, the intellectual part of me, is like, no, it would be better if you could both in a relationship give each other that freedom. And so I think that, because why do you think cheating happens so much? It's because it's in our natural makeup. So you're kind of rigging the game in a relationship from the start for failure if you condemn and prohibit natural inclinations. But yeah, so that's on, so once you realise that, you kind of see that most of these other people supporting this moral structure, they don't know what they're supporting, they haven't thought it out. So I hesitate to use a word. Realising how stupid everybody else is enables you to kind of stand more on your own 2 feet. You talk to them and you see that they don't see, that they're just repeating what they've memorised by rote. They're second-hand people. Most of us are, and even, like say myself, you go in and out of being a second-hand person because you can't keep making the real from the ground up, you know. So some things you have to take for granted. It's just like on the flat earth theory thing. I haven't looked into it. I don't believe it, but I wouldn't really trust my own opinion on that because I haven't looked into it. It hasn't interested me enough. The same with evolution and stuff. So what I do with those things, and remember this is a rambling video, what I do with things that I'm not really interested in, when they pop up or protrude into the areas that I am interested in, I like to play a game. I call it the if then all game. So take evolution for example. I say if evolution is true, then this is true and that is true, and if it's not true, then this is true and that's not true, so and so on and so forth. It's and the thing is, you can take these diverging paths, you can pretend, we've got this wonderful capacity called imagination, and we can take the if then all path with ease. Yet we kind of identify with particular beliefs, and because we identify with them, we just stick going down one path, and it kind of, it dulls us, it makes us less than what we could be. And yet again, that's the front again, you know, because once you put on that mask, once you put on the front, you have to maintain it, so it becomes a rut, and that front assumes or presupposes a certain set of beliefs, and so you kind of made a rod for your back and forced yourself to go along that path because that's what you think of as yourself, and maybe I don't quite get this bit on an experiential level. Maybe the fear of death is what's behind it. Yeah. So, this is I'm the Illuminati man. I'm coming for your family clan. I'm coming with a rifle band 'cause I'm the Illuminati man.